Hey everyone, just another Here's the Storm quick tip. Today I wanted to talk about counter engages, when to look for them, and how to pull them off essentially. So this is from our recent NGS game, and you'll see in a moment we're going to be looking at the red team, which is Phoenix Rising Zircon, I believe. And yeah, and they get us here despite having an overwhelming advantage because we didn't respect the counter engage and we got punished. And so I want to take a closer look at it. So as you can see, we set up, I get an Ice Wall out of vision, which catches 2. This has the Shatter upgrade, which means they're going to lose 25 armor and take some damage. So these should be relatively easy kills, considering our follow-up. We have Nano, we have Lacerates up, we have Leap. Like, this shouldn't be an issue. We set up the Nano, and we get the big stuns, but immediately they counter stun us using Blessed and Dragon Arrow. And you'll notice the Stukov is still almost dead, but then the third one comes in. Again, we've had no reaction time. We've been, me and the Sonya were perma-stunned and then got hit by a smash. And so despite having 6,000 life, I've lost over half. Sonya has also lost about 60% of her life. And because our KT stood too close, he got stunned by Bless Shield. And so instead of dealing more damage during this time, he was out of the fight until we unlocked, essentially. Ana also missed heals on me, only healed Sonya, and so I died. And then we go on to lose the fight because our damage is split. You'll notice we get Tychus in the corner, but he gets off more autos and an extra grenade than he should have. And everyone clumps around Ragnarok's Q, which does a lot of damage and a lot of healing. And we lose this fight and lose the game because of it. And so, ultimately, there were a number of factors here, but the biggest one was just, if you get engaged upon, and you can, you'll notice that they immediately counter-engaged with their Wombo on us. We essentially set it up for them. And so something to look for is an opportunity to do so. You notice they didn't do it until their other heroes got out of Ice Wall. If they had engaged before Ice Wall even broke, this would have not been nearly as effective. Not only was Ragnaros not in place to follow up with this third stun, but again, our damage would have been un-CC'd by then, and they wouldn't have had extra time to pop out and get more damage done with Odin, for example. So this was a failure on a number of our parts, but for the most part, this was just really good counter-engage by the enemy team, despite losing their healer at the beginning of the fight. But that was because our engage was good to start with. And so what you want to be looking for when you counter-engage is an opportunity to net an early counter kill, or chunk everyone so low that they start to split up, or force the healer's resources to the point where they can't keep up with what your damage output is. And so what happens here is, again, that ends up being me. I don't get healed, and I don't have anything else. And my mistake was not using trait instantly. As soon as I popped out of that, I thought I would live for another moment, but I did not. And so just one more time. This time, we'll get the full view. Yep. And so in an ideal world, what you want to have happen is not allow your opponents to get a maximum, kind of counter engage on you, especially if you've already seen what their primary options are. We've seen this setup before during the game. We should have played around it. We didn't, and we died. And so if you're on the other side of this, you want to look for your opportunity to get a Wombo off, even if you got engaged upon, and then try and target one person down immediately to even up the odds. And then after that, it's just a matter of scrappy play. If you can out micro the opponent, out button them. All right. I hope that helps, and hopefully we don't get counter engaged and die again for no reason. Have a good day.